Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, B.J. Giddens gets it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
This is Giddens. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Hey, check that. Street.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in there for the first time. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. 40. At the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
First carry now, Brashard Smith. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More all-pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 3. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play fake here. Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go.
A run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Come on, come on.
Here's Prosky Merritt. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Get up. Bronco 80. Ready.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. He's got a gain of 6 there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
On the set.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
18 reps. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Wins this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Play action now with Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. He's going to have this open across midfield, partner to the 48. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go.
Here's Kronsky, Merritt on the carry. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back-to-back carries here. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches.
Bronco 80. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Breaks the tackle, Green grass ahead. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Run here with Giddens. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just...
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown! The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Kelce the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Big Lion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
2nd and 6 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hot 7. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Daniels to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Commanders. With it, 1st and 10. Sending out wide to Samuel. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on, go.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and 1. Daniels complains beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Alert. Alert. Viking 18.
Krosky mirrored again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
60 Eagles.
Krosky Merritt. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Well, let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Gay's kick is good. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, for time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. And that's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. They're on the 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 35 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Krosky Merritt has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They give it to him again. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Giddens. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now carried by Giddens. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
I don't need to. There's a lot, right?
Now it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's Worthy running slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. This is Giddens. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. There's a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
60 back. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now.
To throw, Daniels. Yes, hit, the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow. What's on?
Handoff now from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Let's on.
Running in here with Giddens. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow, yellow.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go blue, 80. My side.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Brought in right side by Royals. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. Gets it to the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. This drive will start inside the 25. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19. Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19. Go.
From the 27. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Washington 1st down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Got his target. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
56. Commanders 24. Harrison Butker.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They run. It's Prosky Merritt. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Ready up.
A run. It's Prosky Merritt. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Mama, go.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Desperation time here. Cox, this is Lane. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Here's Prosky Merritt. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Let's go.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
carry for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Field goal doesn't do anything for him here, so the offense staying out there on fourth down. One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them